Yeah, it's usually a little bit different. Double lightning prized. Double lightning, double fighting. Nothing too crazy. I mean, 4 energy is kind of a lot, but 2 of them are in the first 2 prize cards, so. Predictions? Sure. Alright, predictions up. Fighting and lightning, that means it's Bolt. Yeah, he switched decks in between rounds. He's playing Radiant Bolt now. Alright, here we go. Alexander is going first, probably not by choice, and it's going to be attached to Fez and pass over to Drew. So Drew's not going to be able to get a turn 1 KO here. You're probably not mad at this at all, obviously. Does have Artisan. If you give Artisan, though, you give Alexander access to Artisan. He's just going to go with it, though. Preserve the Nest Ball. Grab the Soul Rock. Is there an Arven in hand? I think there was an Arven in hand, right? Maybe I'm trolling. I don't know. I thought there was. Oh, there's an Arven. Okay, yeah, we're definitely just big chilling. He should have power shuffled. True. Lack of power shuffling is relevant for sure. So turn 1. Oh, actually, does Drew even... Do you even turn 1 attack here? I guess I don't even know. Should you even turn 1 attack here? Or should you, like, call for family or something? It feels like maybe call for family would just be the better play. Is top 8 also open deck list? No. Open deck list starts in... with Toronto. How many Levincia would you play with the 2 lightning builds? I mean, at least 1. Drew's only playing 1, but like 1 to 2, depending on how many cards you're trying to include for the matchup. The what's it called? Matchup. Jelly matchup. Yeah, obviously at least 1, but like, yeah, 1 to 2, just depending on how much you're trying to tech for the jelly matchup. What you think is like correct. What's warranted. Main to the Nest Ball as well, okay. Oh, I was going aggressive with the Genesect here, okay. Why would they allow open deck lists? Just kind of even out the playing field. Because at some point, once you get to like top cut, some people have been on cut, some people haven't been on cut, stuff like that. So it just evens out the playing field. Can I have told you this to cut, but this format based on deck comp? When I've told you this would cut, was this format based on the deck comps? 2 Zard, 3 Pult, 3 Dango. Dude, why are these Pults being allowed to make top cut, bro? Okay, there's the Lunatone Cycle before the Arven. Looking for some gimme ghouls. No gimme, no gimme. Oh, actually there's gimme. Triple gimme. Drew's playing at normal pace now. Yeah, not as rushed this time. We have more time now as well. We have 75 minutes, so. I mean, he's still playing pretty quickly, though. He's not, like, you know, he's not playing slow. Gimme's getting search out. Of course, gotta focus, target that 50 HP gimme first. You know if they're streaming all of top 4? I don't know yet. They might be. Yeah, what is the play? Did we just like go for like a minor errand running here now as Drew, or like what is the play? All right, Vessel away the boss. I don't even think we want to play a Super Rod here though, right? Like maybe it's just attached to Gimme Ghoul and Pat. Well, it doesn't sound that good either. Actually, I don't. Oh yeah, maybe it is just attached to Gimme Ghoul and Pass though. I mean, nothing sounds like that good, but. Oh, it is going to be the minor errand run. I was like, an air balloon on the Lunatone just kind of seems bad, but I guess minor errand running is like kind of good, so. Arven back to the hand. There's Arven in the discard pile right now. All right, immediately into the Artisan here from Alexander. And Alexander's hand might be actually full dead. So it might be just Droopy and Pass here from Alexander. Put the Arven back in his hand and then corrected himself. Oh, okay. I didn't see it happen. Price check coming in from Alexander. Yeah, it's literally going to be kill to pass. And I'm pretty sure Drew has a boss in hand. So we could see boss. Honestly, boss KO alone Dreepy is fine. We're actually loading the Fez. I think if I'm Drew here, I'm KOing the Fezandipity, to be honest. Even though I know there's a Dracloak in the hand. I think you KO Dreepy, or you KO the active here for sure, I'm pretty sure. If you can. Yeah, I think we're just KOing the active. We'll see. Draw 2 with the Gholdengo. I think we have the energy here to get it done. Moltres worth it in Palt Nor? Probably not. It's not terrible. I don't know. It's worth testing. I don't really have a strong opinion on it, but it's worth testing. Any tips on getting good at fanning through the deck while deck checking? Practice. Playing at locals and I keep fumbling while searching? It's just practice. It's just yeah. Practice the physical action. If Drew KOs the Fez, did we scoop as Alexander? No, you have access to Artisan and Dracloak. There's no reason to concede. You got 75 minutes. Plenty of time to make a comeback. Does Drew have boss here? Or is concerned with running out of energy, maybe? Oh, gonna preemptively throw the Genesect out of play. I like this. This is good. Yeah, get the Genesect out of play. That thing sucks. That's like one of your lost conditions in this matchup is Genesect getting trapped in the active for a turn. Play the Fighting Gong, opts not to. Gives Alexander's deck a cut, and there's the 5 for the KO. Top deck was Monkey Dory. All right, we got Dracloak and an Artisan. Start with the Dracloak first. We're looking for some kind of draw supporter. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, you could stick it out. There is still potential to like slow things down, but yeah, scooping it up here, more than reasonable enough. Your Dracloak stuck in the active. You can't item lock. You had counter catcher. You could have gone Jamming Tower, counter catcher, but benched Gholdengo or Lunatone. I don't know, one of them, and hope for the best. But go next seems fine. We will see Alexander get to go second here. Play for the setup. Try and get off that turn 1 Badoo. Yeah, if he had played it out, I wouldn't have faulted him too much. There's obviously plenty of time with 75 minutes. And that game was probably going to go pretty quickly anyway. So I wouldn't have faulted him too much for sticking it out a little bit. But you ever hold that second energy last turn to retreat? No, I think the attach to the Fez was probably correct there from Alexander. Because you want to be able to do something if... I mean, it's pretty bad. Maybe it was a mistake, to be honest. There's nothing good about the situation, though. Yeah, maybe it was a mistake there from Alexander. Because I guess like attacking with Fez is just so bad. It's like... No, but you could like counter catcher Genesect plus Iono plus snipe with Fez, right? That wouldn't be terrible. So no, actually, I kind of like it. It's fine. It's fine. Game number 2. Let's see if we see a better draw here for Alexander. If Alexander just gets donked, do they... Oh, no. Okay, we have a... It's... Oh, my gosh. Alright, we'll see how this one goes. His hand is living off a Dracloak. Ooh, okay, 2 Gimme Goals and Secret Box prize, though. But Drew has Soul Rock start, Lunatone in hand. Fighting Gong is committed. Does have a Fighting Energy in hand, but trying to maximize the odds of seeing some Gimme Goals here, I'm sure. Can we see a different game? That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping they show us like the top. Well, I don't want to count Alexander out yet, but Alexander is living off Ultra Ball for Dreepy into Hilda for Dracloak, which could definitely just get boss KO'd before it even becomes a Dracloak. Daniel Magna versus Oofy. Daniel is up 1-0. Yeah, hopefully they show us because there's one asymmetrical match going on right now, which means there's one top 8 match being like one player's being held back. So maybe they'll show us that match. Price check happening for Drew here. A little bit harder to find the gimme goals, I guess, because there's 2 of them prized, but I think it's what we're mostly looking for here off this lunar cycle. There's a couple gimmies. We got most, if not all, the prize cards there for Drew. Who do you predict to win this tournament? A little tough. I mean, I want to root for the Charizards, but there's a lot of Pult Nor up there. Yeah, honestly, I don't. I'd have to like see the bracket. I'd have to see the bracket. If a Charizard can make it to the finals without hitting a Pult Nor, and then has the possibility of not hitting Pult Nor in the finals, I'd give it to Charizard. Like if the Charizard player can go like Charizard or Gholdengo's to the finals, and there's a Gholdengo on the other side that could make it there. Oh, what the heck? Well,
I mean, it's tough to say because I think they're kind of, it's a bit of a cop-out answer, but they're kind of on par. They've had a regional win each. I think if you're talking about the overall evolution, especially as it stands right now, I think the numbers don't really lie.
One's already hit Pult already. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be tough. I don't think any of the Zard players are like overly teching for the matchup. They're not like a Fernandez style build. Was the bracket on Twitter? Okay, hold on, I'll take a look. Wait, what happened? Wait, why is there a Night Stretcher in... Oh, Drew just used it? No gimme goals? Okay. Oh, there was a Lily top deck here from Alexander. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like the sleeve issue. Oh, is that why they cut? Oh, Silas is playing Joltik Box. Yeah, we could see Zard versus Gholdengo. I'm gonna predict. I think finals will be Oyvind versus Daniel will be the finals. That's my prediction. Or yeah, Oyvind versus Daniel is my prediction for the finals. No Guardvorn top cut. Nope. All Gholdengos, Zards, and Pults. All right, prize check fully coming out here from Alexander. And then we do have the Ultra Ball for the GP, and then we have the Lily to follow that up. Of course, we're looking for more Dreepies. We also wouldn't hate to see a Badoo here, of course, especially with no gimme goals on the early Badoo to slow things down. Duskull getting involved as well would be pretty nice. Threaten the win a couple turns from now. But yeah, retreat to Badoo, another Dreepy, or 2, and a Duskull. And Alexander will probably be feeling pretty good about the situation. Honestly, this might be one of those situations where you... it's kind of weird, actually. Benching double Badoo always feels like terrible. Probably fine not to. Surprised I haven't seen many battle cages. I think we've literally seen 0 battle cages. Nikolai is playing Charizard. Give her Ultra Ball for Badoo there instead of Dreepy. Potentially, yeah. Actually, I didn't really think about that in the moment. But yeah, honestly, yeah. I think Alexander probably should have. It's probably correct to actually Ultra Ball for Purdue there. You have such a higher odds of drawing into the other card, obviously. So I think a mistake there from Alexander. We do get the Poff in here. I mean, it is likely you still draw into the Badoo off of that, but it's less likely you draw Badoo than Treepy. So, good catch. This is one of those setups where it feels like you kind of want to put 2 Badoo in play if the second Badoo's not prized, but... Oh, it looks like Alexander's actually considering going into the Latias here to preserve the energy on the Monkey Dory. I actually don't hate this. We don't get any Duskull down this turn. We don't need a Duskull this turn. We just kind of want a Duskull next turn. And we also want to be able to chain Badoos. But if you want to attach for turn to a Dracloak next turn... I don't know, we have the Neo in hand. No. Yeah, if we want to be able to attach next turn, yeah. This will make it easier to chain Badoos, because we know we're going to have to chain Badoos here. So this makes sense here from Alexander. There we go, Itchy Pollen for 20. Top deck from Drew is no good. Lunar Cycle. Double Gimme Ghoul would be insane here. That's what we want, double Gimme. No gimmies. Oh my gosh. Well, I think we probably boss KO here at the very least, right? I don't think we're KOing a Badoo's pretty mid. Do not recommend. Gonna be the chase on the Dreepy. Dude, what a horrendous draw. I mean, we're item locked now, so kind of part of the situation, I guess. Do we get a gimme off the prize cards? Okay, we got a gimme. Attach energy to Lunatone in case of Iono Countercatcher? It's probably not necessary, I don't think. You have such a high odds of drawing into an Arvin for an air balloon, Turo, and energy. Probably not necessary, to be honest. I'm okay with not attaching there. All right, we cycle with our Loke. We got the Neo upper attachment for turn, of course. We would still like another Dreepy and a Duskull here. That's what you want here as Alexander, is Dreepy Duskull. But you only have an Iono in hand. So you don't really want to give Drew more to work with. And it is just going to be the Itchy Pollen. All right, over to Drew. Draw for turn is a Metal Energy. We do have one Gimme Ghoul to the bench now. That's not super safe. Alexander is just a Pult and a Hawlucha away from getting the KO. The Hawlucha is in the discard pile, though, so it does have to come from a Night Stretcher specifically. There's the KO. Another prize card is going to be Superior Energy Retrieval off the prize cards here. Draw for turn. The Fire Energy, nothing crazy. Starts with the Dracloak. Honestly, even boss KO, the Gimme Go off the bench is probably better for Alexander here. Oh, I think we do have boss and Dragapult in hand, but we want some draw power too, though. Oh, it is a really big hand from Drew here, so maybe you don't. Well, you don't want to leave the. You don't want to leave the. Oh no, wait, we got the Night Stretcher. We have Hawlucha. Never mind, we're chilling. All right, we definitely play the Iono here, I think. Like, you know Drew's hand is not good, but Drew has like a really big hand here, and you've been item locking, so you don't really know the quality of the hand. The quality is terrible, but you don't really know it. Oh, we're not gonna. Oh, wait, why do we attach for turn to? I guess it allows us to run back to Badoo later. Is it not better to start to build up? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's fine. I don't love it, obviously. Attached to the Dragapult, it just seems so weird. I mean, it's like fine. It allows you to retreat the Dragapult into like a Badoo later or something like that, I guess. I feel like attaching to Monkey Dory even might have been better, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible, but it seems like there was like not attaching for turn or attaching to Monkey Dory seems better. Not sure. In case of Sinnoh, yeah, you gotta play around the Temple of Sinnoh. True. There's a chance you don't draw an energy, I guess. Yeah, but the extra energy on the Pult is just so pointless. I don't know. Surely this is game. We have seen a comeback from a similar board state almost happen before. So it wouldn't be impossible. You afraid of Hammer? No, he's not afraid of E-Hammer here. Okay, Arvin and Nestball here for Drew. We could get Pheasantipity involved. And then Arvin, of course, can find Poffin for a couple gimmies. I'll probably start with the Fez here, though, I would imagine. And there's the Fez. Looks like it might be a pretty uneventful first couple games here overall with how far ahead Alexander is. He's eyeing up the gimmies. Oh, maybe he's just going to commit to the... Oh, maybe not. I was going to say, are we just going to commit to the Arvin off the rip here or not? It's the anti-Ruffian play? True. Who has a better chance to win if they both draw optimal cards? Gholdengo. Gholdengo always just wins if you draw perfectly. Actually, we didn't get the Poffin there, but actually the draw is pretty good. Double Gholdengo in the hand for the next turn. Means you might not need Genesect. Of course, if you get Ionoed here, you lose that, but... I don't know what he was thinking about so hard. He was like thinking, he was in the tank a little bit there. It's like, I mean, you're always just playing Arvin here. I don't think it's ever really a question. There's the Poffin. Oh wait, is it one of the Gimme Ghouls, the 50 HP Gimme Ghoul? That's so bad. Oh my goodness. Maybe you're gonna retreat to it. I guess you do retreat to it, right? You have to retreat to the 50 HP Gimme Ghoul to call for family for a Lunatone. Dude, what the heck? The 50 HP Gimme Ghoul is a rat here. That's not the guy. Yeah, not great start. And even once we've had like a chance to start to stabilize here from Drew, I mean, still not great, obviously. Oh, we're not going to call for family here? Oh, we're just giving Alexander 2 prize cards for free? I thought for sure we would retreat to the Gimme Ghoul and then call for family for a Lunatone, or a Soul Rock, excuse me. But there's just the boss, KO double Gimme Ghoul again, and a Dracloak, so has some draw power to back this up. Countercatcher Poffin, I mean, they're both just kind of dead cards. I think you grab the Poffin here, because if you get access to a bench space, you could burn it, or it's better Ultra Ball fodder just in case of like some crazy comeback from Drew. But yeah, there we go. And Drew's just going to pack it up anyways with the double Gimme Ghoul KO. Yeah, I mean, the chance for a comeback there is basically 0. So we don't hate the concede here from Drew. All right, so game 1 and game 2, both pretty uneventful. Very slow starts from the loser. Taking advantage of from the winner there. I can show off the... I don't even know how it's going to look on the screen, but we'll see. Oh, that looks good. So up at the top half, we got Oyvind. And Oyvind will be playing the winner of Silas versus Christian. They're playing out the asymmetrical cut match. Only one asymmetrical cut match in this one. The winner of Oyvind and that match. I'm going to predict Joltik Box to win. I'm going to predict Oyvind beats Joltik Box. Wait, actually, that's pretty tough for Zard. No, Oyvind will beat Joltik Box. And then Oyvind plays against the winner of Alexander and Drew. I'm predicting Drew to get the dub. So Oyvind versus Drew. I think Oyvind will beat Drew. And then we have Nikolai losing to Paolo. And then I have Daniel beating Ufi. And then Daniel beats Paolo, which means it's Oyvind versus Daniel in the finals. And Oyvind wins with the Charizard. There's a possibility for Oyvind to fully dodge Zard, get to the finals, and play against a Gholdengo. So I'm going to predict that route here. It's Paolo. Oh, it's not Paolo. Paolo. Oh, I mean, that's a real name, right? I've heard that name before. Are you factoring in DQs? Yes, I applied the DQ, the DQ variable, and it still has... My algorithm still has Oyvind winning the tournament overall over Daniel with the DQs factored in. Start here again for Alexander is super weak. Every game, the starts have been super weak. Did top deck Lily last game to have a stronger follow-up. Prize cards here. Nothing crazy on either side. Another Gimme Gold prize, and thankfully for, well, maybe thankfully for Drew, it is the 50 HP one. Oh, you are going first here as Alexander, though, so it's not as bad because we can... Oh, Monkey Dory start again here. The Monkey Dory start actually is pretty good here for Alexander because it does survive the hit from the Soul Rock and Lunatone. The hand here for Drew is not great. Definitely leaves something to be desired. We've seen a hand like this from Drew before, to be honest. The double superior plus Mawile start. Very good. Is playing Tord's version of Zard have better odds to beat Poltnor? I have no clue. Maybe. He does have the way to one-hit KO a Polt with the big Zard. It is a cool build. What's your opinion on Duskdango? Dusknor Gholdengo is bad. Combo is too convoluted. Drew getting the buddies out. Actually, this could be a hand here. It's actually kind of funny. This is a hand from Drew where you kind of want the Call for Family Gimme Ghoul in the deck. So if you top deck Air Balloon, Turo, or Arven for Air Balloon, you could Call for Family. Actually, if you top deck Arven, you're probably fine with a Secret Box combo, right? But you could Call for Family for the Genesect. All right, Ultra Ball coming out here for Alexander. Losing a Duskull here does not sound great. Is it really not a better discard in the hand? Debating the boss versus the counter catcher. I'm trying to keep that Duskull, though. I like that Duskull. Second one is in the deck, so it's not... We don't need to establish a Duskull turn 1. All right, pass over to Drew. Not see what the top deck was. Another gimme. Literally the worst possible top deck. Dude. That is the lowest value top deck possible for Drew. Is literally a Gimme Ghoul. The only thing he was going to guarantee do for his turn was get all of his Gimme Ghouls. Yikes. Still living off the top deck here. We'll be able to mine our errand running. Get some energy. But yeah, that's a big yikes for sure. If Polt is so slow to set up, why have players given up on Rare Candy? Rare Candy's like fine in the deck, but it doesn't really drastically increase your odds of like... It's not like... Rare Candy doesn't help you set up, basically. It helps you get to your stage 2 a turn sooner, but that doesn't mean you'll have the energy or other stuff support on board to actually be able to want to attack with the Polt or to even attack with the Polt. So yeah, it just gets you to your stage 2 sooner, but getting to your stage 2 sooner isn't the same thing as setting up, basically. All right, Nikolai and Paolo are tied 1-1. Zard Dusk versus Polt Dusk. What's Tord's average number of times on stream per event? Over under 1? It's got to be 1 point something. I'm sure. 1 point. I'll say 1.3, something like that. All right, there we go. Minor errand running, getting a medal and a fighting. How well do you think Sarah Ledge is standing on the PFL meta? I don't think that much has changed, so it's probably just still fine. All right, I didn't see the top deck there for Alexander, but we know we have at least one Dracloak. Alexander's just waiting to be able to cut Drew's deck before starting the turn. Daniel and Ufi are tied 1-1. Gholdengo Mirror. All right, now I predict Ufi to beat Daniel because Ufi, I think, is tech for Mirror. Daniel is not. Oh, wait, no, he's not waiting. He was literally just thinking. Well, no, maybe he was waiting. I don't know. He was, you know, he was... all right, here we go. Dracloak, number 1. Well, I assume it has to be a... The other card can't be that good if he's debating taking an Ultra Ball. I only saw one of the cards. And it was an Ultra Ball. So if you're debating taking Ultra Ball, the other card cannot be that good. Goes for the Ultra Ball. What are we going to sacrifice here? Is it 2? Did his hand have 3 Counter Catcher in it? Counter Catcher and a Boss card? Is the other card in his hand a Counter Catcher? The other card was Ursa? There's no way the other card in his hand is Ursaluna. He would definitely discard Ursaluna. Oh, the other card was Ursaluna between the Ultra Ball and the Ursaluna. Okay. I thought you meant in the hand. I was like, there's no way we're not Ultra Balling away Ursaluna there. I see what you're saying. All right, Dracloak number 2. Found an energy and a boss, I believe. Oh, Jamming Tower, excuse me. Energy gets us closer to an attack. No item lock, though. Top deck for Drew is... not Cash Money. Metal to the active. Minor errand running. Okay, big opportunity here for Alexander. Could KO 2 Gimme Ghouls this turn, possibly. Lily top deck from Alexander. I mean, there you go. Fresh 8. Energy plus Latios from... Energy plus Latios plus Halucha here. I feel like you're going to go for it. Energy plus Latios... Wait. Energy plus Latios plus Halucha plus Dragapult plus Streepy plus Duskull. Ooh. Plus second Duskull. Feeling pretty good. That's what we're looking for here. Oh, wait. Yeah. Wait, no, we can't do all of that. Unless we have 6 bench spaces. Let's get Energy, Luminous Energy, Dragapult, Latios, Duskull, Dreepy. Or double Duskull, actually. We'll probably go Duskull Dreepy. That's fine. See what Alexander has here. I see Dragapult. I see Ultra Ball. I see Night Treasure for Duskull. But hold on, we're not done yet. 2 Dracloaks to work with. We need to find a little bit more. Duskull plus Lily. I think there's a Lily in the hand, so it's always going to be the Duskull grab here. Save our Night Treasure, I guess. Alexander might not have it here, actually. Nope. Not going to be a super big turn here from Alexander. And I don't even think we can Badoo. We can't even Badoo here from Alexander. This gives a huge opportunity for Drew to top deck. Goes with the Jamming Tower. It looks like maybe is going to play the Night Treasure, though, to have double Duskull. Well, now that we're not doing anything else, double Duskull is pretty good. Attacking this turn would have been sick, but if we're not going to attack this turn, double Duskull is pretty chill. And actually, in this situation from Alexander, I wonder if we should evolve that Dracloak to a Dragapult to protect that energy, because Drew doesn't need that much to just remove your only energy from play here and force you to have to find Neo Upper if you want to attack next turn. I do like this Night Treasure. I think double Duskull here makes a lot of sense. Get Headbutt? Nah, that's not worth it. Because for all you know, oh my gosh. For all you know, Drew has Fez in hand and or Nest Ball waiting for Fez. Oh no, if he had Nest Ball, he'd get Genesect. Well, Genesect could be prize, actually. Are we setting up the Mawile? Okay. Mawile's getting set up. Minor errand running. Here we go again. With the Hilda in hand here from Alexander, I think the gimmies are going down this turn. Gholdengo player acts like some kid or something. Yeah, it's super cringe. Yeah, he's acting like he's like 5 years old. Honestly, I can't believe they allowed this to happen on the Pokemon TCG live streams for the official Pokemon TCG stream tournament broadcast. Very childish, very unprofessional. Needs to be investigated further for sure. And I mean, maybe potentially remove him from the tournament for such behavior. All right, another Dracloak here. I think it's a Ursaluna and a Night Treasure. Probably know what the Night Treasure. Ursaluna here is not super strong. I guess it's accurate for Gholdengo players. This is true, actually. Yeah, very good point. They're basically children. Every Gholdengo player, basically child. So very, very good take. Very in-depth analysis for sure. Yeah, Pokemon is a high-class adult game. We can't permit that in the community. I mean, like, if we're trying to rise up to being, like, you know, respected by, like, on, like, the level of chess and stuff like this, we can't be allowing this type of behavior on stream, and it needs to be checked and dealt with in the appropriate manner. Like, we can't excel as a game to pit ourselves alongside, like, esports and chess and stuff if we don't rise above such childish behavior that Drew has showcased in the tournament so far today. So it's a big deal. All right, Ultra Ball coming in here. We do need to find the Latios still, I believe, here for Alexander. What did Drew do? What do you mean? What has Drew not done so far? What are you talking about? Are you even like paying attention? Dude, Drew's been doing a lot this Drew's been doing a lot this tournament. Drew stays doing stuff. Double clops, wipes gimmies. It does, yeah. Yeah, we can see all the gimmies go down here. That does... Actually, that doesn't activate the Mawile. Never mind. I forgot what the Mawile's first attack does. I was like, okay, hold up. Go push the 5 once there. Makuhita. Read the card, explains the cards. That's cool, Crunchy Saltine. Nobody asked, actually, so why don't you check yourself? All right, Droopy to the bench here from Alexander. We do have a 9 treasure, so we could get back the Duskull, but I don't think that makes any sense at this point. Yeah, it is going to be the 2-2, and things are not looking good for Drew here. And honestly, that means things are looking really good for Alexander in the bracket. Well, hang on, that's if Oyvind wins, actually. Oyvind hasn't won yet. I was already predicting the Oyvind dub, but... Top deck is still dead. I mean, as Drew here, I mean, he can, if he wants to concede, I wouldn't hold it against him yet. It's just literally dead. So what's the retreat cost on Latias? You don't get to know that. Push the prime sub there. Tate, welcome to the Rat Pack. One more gimmies, yeah. Gimme lists. I mean, you could attach to the Mawile. Drew's not done yet. He's gonna play the Vessel here. But I mean, we all know where this is. This game is cooked at this point. There's no coming back for sure from Drew here. Can punch for 160 with Mawile. Oh wait, true. Wait, no, you can't. Why does it say Drew has drawn 2 prize cards? Drew has not drawn 2 prize cards, and that's fake. Dusclops? Oh, true. The double Dusclops. Oh, wait. We can punch for 160. Hold up. The game's not done. Dude, I was like, wait, this is not real. Oh, but the Monkey Dory gets us out of range. Wait, that's so unfortunate. We can't even 2-hit KO this guaranteed. If Alexander just finds a Luminous energy. Luminous is big here. Here's the prime sub there. Sarlo. Welcome to the right back. Honestly, I forgot about the Dusclops. The 4 months there, Dusty. Yeah, the Monkey Dory goes kind of crazy. Yeah, I forgot about the Dusclops. It is all right. So it's not like if there's no Luminous here, Drew can KO the active. Wait, why did Drew bench the Lunatone? I guess maybe getting scared of getting Iono there. I guess. Ultra Ball coming in here from Alexander. Second Dracloak on the way. No Luminous yet, but they're in the deck. Oh, wait, Alexander needs 3 prize cards to win. Oh, no, this is cooked. What the heck? Yeah, Alexander only needs 3 prize cards to win. You just 2-hit KO the Mawile. So Drew would need like some kind of Turo play here, but you can't Turo. No, it's over. It's over. You can't Turo and set up Gimme Ghouls. It's like not like a play. I guess Drew's play here. No, it's cooked. It is cooked. It is cooked, but yeah. Okay, Nikolai beats Paolo Charizard over Dragapult Dusknoir. 34 months there, Ollie. There's the Monkey Dory heal as well. Kind of insult to injury there. And I mean, the 3 should... Honestly, the 3 should probably go to the Lunatone here. Because, like, you're playing around the Turo. And there's the punch. 200 to the active. And then 30 more to the bench. Or 60, excuse me. Who won the ASIM? They have not shown an update for that yet. Okay, Drew could boss the Dracloak to try and buy time. So Drew could go boss Dracloak, and then Alexander has to draw pass with double Dracloak and play for like 10 turns. And then you have to Turo the... Dude, it's over. It's cooked. It's cooked. I can't even like... There's nothing. So there's the boss on the Dracloak. And then pass. There's the energy. And Alexander. Dude, that was a super unexciting match. It was just like all players just drew poorly each game.